Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived a sweet girl named Abby. Abby was a girl with a heart full of dreams and imagination. She had a special treasure that she cherished more than anything else in the world, her dollhouse. Abby's dollhouse was not just any dollhouse. It was a magical world filled with tiny furniture, miniature dolls, and endless stories waiting to be told. Every day after school, Abby would rush to her room, her backpack thrown carelessly on her bed, to meet her tiny friends. The dollhouse was a beautiful 3-story house, painted in pastel colors, with a white picket fence that surrounded a tiny garden. The garden was adorned with delicate flowers, and the miniature trees seemed to touch the sky, at least from Abby's perspective. It was her very own enchanted kingdom. Abby had a big family of dolls that lived in the dollhouse. There was Molly, a porcelain doll with a lacy dress who loved to sit by the window and read books. Then there was Teddy, a fluffy bear who was the protector of the dollhouse, making sure everything was safe. Daisy, a beautiful cloth doll with a pink ribbon in her hair, was always ready for tea parties. And Benny, a cheeky little doll, loved to play in the tiny garden. One sunny morning, Abby woke up with a special idea. She wanted to throw a grand party for her dollhouse family. Her face beamed with excitement as she got to work. She ran downstairs to her mom, who was busy in the kitchen. "Mom, can we bake some mini cupcakes today for my dollhouse friends?" Abby asked, her eyes sparkling with delight. Her mom smiled and nodded. "Of course, Abby, that sounds like a lovely idea." Together, they baked the tiniest, most adorable cupcakes you could ever imagine. Abby carefully piped colorful frosting on top, and her mom helped her make miniature sandwiches and set up a tiny table for the party. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the dollhouse came alive with light. Abby lit tiny candles and invited all her doll friends to the party. Molly, Teddy, Daisy, and Benny gathered around the little table, their eyes gleaming with excitement. "Welcome, my dearest friends," Abby said with a grin. "Today, we celebrate the magic of our dollhouse." The dolls clapped and cheered. They enjoyed their delicious mini treats and shared stories about their adventures. Molly talked about the books she had read. Teddy told tales of protecting the dollhouse from imaginary dragons. Daisy described her tea parties, and Benny recounted his garden escapades. As the party went on, Abby couldn't help but feel grateful for her dollhouse and the special moments they shared. It wasn't just about the dollhouse itself. It was about the love and imagination that made it extraordinary. After the party, Abby tucked her doll family into their tiny beds. She kissed each one goodnight and whispered, "I love you all so much." The dollhouse was quiet, but in Abby's heart, the magic and happiness of the day lingered. She knew that the love and care she put into her dollhouse made it a truly wonderful place. Over time, Abby and her doll family continued to create new adventures, parties, and stories. They traveled through their miniature world, discovering hidden treasures and building everlasting friendships. Abby never stopped cherishing her dollhouse, and it never stopped bringing her joy. And so, in the small town where Abby lived, the little dollhouse became a symbol of love, imagination, and the magic that can be found in the simplest things. Abby's story showed everyone that with a heart full of love, even the tiniest world can be the most magical one of all.